Hi, my name is Garman. I'm a member here at St. Paul's, Medina. Linda and I have been here since 2008. She's a lifelong Episcopalian. I was raised Lutheran and converted after we got married. Um, I'm currently serving as junior warden of the vestry, and that particular office is responsible for the building and grounds maintenance of the church. So I've been asked to talk a little bit about what is the vestry and the purpose of the vestry and how the vestry works. So the vestry essentially is the governing body of the church. It's here to support the rector. The rector is the CEO. Kelly has final say on all matters, but we're here to advise, and our responsibilities are in broad categories, three areas: financial oversight of the parish, starting with creating an annual budget and then making decisions through the year as needs for additional funds arise or situations arise that may impact our ability to run according to the given budget. The second broad area is to help the rector, Kelly in our case, to form and shape and modify the vision of the parish as our needs may change over time. And then the last, which we hope we won't need for quite a while, is to drive the process to find a new rector when that situation evolves. Our current process is that we elect 3 new members every year. So you have an annual change of membership. We don't necessarily need to limit it to 9, but we've chosen to do that for the time being. It's been as high as 12 during my tenure here at St. Paul's. And those members are generally identified by the vestry in the final quarter of the year and are elected during the annual meeting of the parish, which occurs in January of each year. There are 4 officers of the vestry. There's a senior warden, who essentially is the chairman of the vestry. There's a junior warden. I talked about my responsibilities. There's a treasurer who does the actual accounting and day-to-day bookkeeping and financial matters of the vestry. And there's a clerk who is responsible for recording the minutes and distributing those to the vestry members and ultimately to the parish if they wish to read them. But each of the 4 offices that I talked about, junior and senior warden, treasurer, and clerk, are elected for a 1-year term. I told Kelly when she asked me to serve in this job that I was probably the least qualified person to do that because I have very little mechanical aptitude, and that's just not where my skill set and interests are. But it's an administrative job. It's a matter of knowing who to go to when something needs to be done. So what are the requirements to be on the vestry? They're not too extensive, but one is you have to be a confirmed Episcopalian, either by birth or having been received formally into the Episcopal faith by a bishop. You must be a member in good standing, which is pretty loose wording, but essentially means you come to church fairly regularly, you take communion regularly, and you offer some kind of financial assistance, contributions toward the operation of the parish. We're always looking for new candidates, new blood, and I would encourage anybody that has an interest in defining the future direction of St. Paul's to seek out Kelly, or any of the vestry members and make known your interest in being a part of the vestry. So as an individual member of the vestry, your commitment would be to serve for 3 years. So as a good practice, generally 2 people from the same family should not be on the vestry at the same time. We encourage all members to consider and participate as vestry members as they wish. But again, seeking diversity of opinion and as much addressing as many needs of the congregation as we can. Diversity and in age, sex, sexual orientation, all manners of demographics is desirable from my standpoint to have a vibrant and well-functioning vestry. We communicate significant decisions that are made both through our newsletters and our weekly announcements after service. All meetings are recorded, minutes are recorded. Those are kept. I think we have minutes back 50 plus years, and we're currently in the process of soliciting new vestry candidates for next year's vestry. This particular year, we need to elect 4 new members because unfortunately we lost Mike Dash. So we will be looking for 4 new members. Our recent history has been to only have the number of candidates for openings, so it's really not an election. It's an affirmation during the annual meeting. But I can remember numerous occasions where there were more candidates than slots, and that's just a democratic secret election, and the people with the most votes join the vestry. The senior warden is nominated by the rector. The others are elected by the vestry, and in our case, Chuck as treasurer and Kelly, Kim Kelly as clerk. Enjoy those jobs. Continue to do those jobs on a year-to-year basis. They are not official members of the vestry, so they don't get a vote on vestry matters. The canons or Constitution, that's how I look at it, they're called canons of the Episcopal Church, require each parish to have an annual meeting every year. We review financials. The floor is open to questions. If people either don't understand or disagree with some of the decisions that have been made in the past, that's open for discussion. Generally doesn't, there's not a lot of conflict or discussion about those things. Also, during the annual meeting, all of the different organizations and departments, for lack of a better term, of the church give a brief report on what they accomplished during the past year. So that ranges from everything to sewing groups, to Sunday school, to choir, everything that's going on here. There's usually a brief update so that everybody has an opportunity to see and hear from all the different facets of activities that are going on in this place. And it always amazes me every year how many things are going on that I personally might not participate in. And it's a nice way to get updated on where their priorities are and where their issues might be.